What is going on, guys? Chris here, and today we're taking a look at the Revomaze. This is the Revomaze Indigo version 1, and this is a heck of a puzzle. This has been sent to me by revohq.co.uk, which is a really awesome store that sells exclusively these guys. There's a bunch of different Revomaze puzzles with different colours, and each one has a different maze inside. This is the Indigo version 1, like I said, and it's hard. It's really freaking hard. If you're unfamiliar with the Revomaze puzzles, you basically have this outer shell which is coloured, and then you have this internal piece, and the goal of the puzzle is to get this metal shaft out of the shell. I've not actually managed to solve this yet, but we basically have a maze on this silver piece, and I think there's like a little pin on the inside of the indigo piece, and you've got to navigate it without being able to see it, and it just seems really difficult, and there's a lot of little traps laid out. You can be going down an avenue and it doesn't lead anywhere, and then you have to go back to the beginning. It's a really tricky puzzle, and we're going to be taking a much closer look at it today. I've been given strict instructions not to show the internals of this puzzle. There's going to be no spoilers except maybe showing you a couple of the steps that I've figured out so far. So if you do want to get this yourself, you don't need to worry. I'm not going to spoil anything for you. This puzzle comes in a really awesome box, and when I actually unboxed it, I did a little bit of filming, and you can see it's a pretty nice experience when you take it out of the box and have a look at it. So, I've had this for a few weeks and I have basically not got anywhere with it. So, I noticed that the first move, which I'm willing to share because it's not really a spoiler, is that you have to try and unscrew the shaft, and when you do that, it'll drop down. And this reveals a little piece of metal here, and from here you can kind of do this move. But that's it. That's all you can do. And I was stuck here for about 2 or 3 days trying to like figure out if there was a secret or something like that. No, there's not. There's nothing there. There was a trap. So then I started trying again, and I realized if you catch it just before it drops, there's a secret avenue here. And then you can work your way up and across. And then you've got to be very gentle and agile, and then you get a little bit more of it. And this is where I am now. It's taken me like 2 or 3 weeks to get to literally this spot. I do want to share this really awesome bit of engraving. It says, "Chris Harrison, can Chris solve?" Huge thank you to Rachel from RevoHQ for getting that done for me. It's a really awesome piece of personalization, and I love it. And we're out of focus almost entirely. Let's get that back. As I said, I've not been able to solve this yet, and I have no idea how long the maze actually takes to do. I've not figured out many steps, but I do have a couple of tips that I have managed to come up with. I'm not massively sure how well my camera is going to pick this up, but if you hear a little one of them, it means you've gone wrong and you have to go back to the beginning. And I've been doing that an awful lot recently. So you have to go all the way back to the start, and then you have to try and figure it out again. Oh, it just clicked again. You've got to be pretty agile. I didn't realize how precise this puzzle actually is. And you can kind of feel the pin on the inside as you're going. So you can kind of wiggle your way around. But like I said, there's a lot of traps, and there's a lot of things that, like I can feel a slight bit more movement, but I don't know. It's a really, really tricky puzzle, and I'm kind of sad that I can't show you guys more of the solve kind of process. Firstly, because I don't want to ruin it for anybody, but secondly, because I haven't actually got that far yet. I'm doing a really poor job at working on this puzzle, but this is classed as an 85 out of 100, and it means it's one of the more difficult ones, and they recommend 30 to 40 hours of solving time on this puzzle. So it's definitely one of the more difficult ones, and it takes a lot of trial and error to figure out what is going on. This puzzle is also super heavy, so they actually provide these little silicone tips that you can stick onto these screw pieces, and that actually helps you out. It doesn't hurt your wrists so much when you do that, and I might actually get some because I have noticed this heavy puzzle really hurts my arms after a little while of holding it. The retail price of this particular puzzle is £150, so it's a pretty expensive one, and that might put a lot of people off. I know that I personally would not spend that much money on a puzzle, but when you factor in the build quality, this is solid metal. There's 2 pieces to it. This indigo piece is absolutely solid. This shaft piece is absolutely solid. It is a solid piece of kit. It's a very high quality puzzle, and when you consider how many hours of enjoyment you get out of this, it really doesn't seem that bad. I feel like I'm at a liberty to say that I'm pretty good at solving puzzles now. Oh, have we just discovered? I think I just discovered something else. Maybe. What on earth? What was that? That felt good. Okay, I think. Okay, I'm gonna bear that in mind. I'm gonna go back and rewatch that because whatever just happened has never happened to me before. So that is exciting. That's what I'm talking about. The little bit of excitement you get out of every new turn is amazing. I really love solving this puzzle, and I've still not managed to do it, and it's taking so long, but I love it. I absolutely love it. So this is the Revomaze Indigo version 1 from Revo HQ. All the necessary links will be in the description below. Even if you don't have the money to buy one of these just yet, go check out their website. There's forums, there's a store, there's loads of information about these puzzles. Go take a look and see if it interests you. Huge thank you to Rachel from Revo HQ for sending this to me. I cannot wait to solve it, and if I do, I will provide an update without showing you guys any spoilers. This is a fantastic puzzle, and I'm really excited to see where I can go with it from here. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you've enjoyed this video, remember, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below, and let me know what you think of this particular puzzle. Can Chris Solve is back on track. We're going to be doing weekly videos from now on, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. And back it comes. Okay.